Emotionally immature parents often use a victim-hero narrative. By positioning themselves as the overburdened hero or the suffering victim, they can justify their behavior, deflect blame, and garner sympathy or compliance from others. This narrative allows them to maintain a sense of importance and control without ever addressing how their behavior impacts others. In the victim role, they portray themselves as overwhelmed, powerless, or unfairly treated in order to gain sympathy, avoid responsibility, and to manipulate perception. Common tactics include exaggerated hardships, routine tasks, minor conflicts, or unavoidable situations are seen to be as unbearable. They blame others. The parent frames external circumstances on other people. No matter what the situation is, it is always other people that are the source of their suffering. It never had anything to do with their actions. Any harm that they've caused is minimized, dismissed, or ignored. The focus is on their suffering rather than the child's experience. The victim narrative allows them to control the emotional environment while maintaining the appearance of fragility or moral righteousness. It keeps a child in a state of anxiety or emotional caretaking, which reinforces dependence. In the hero role, the parent portrays themselves as self-sacrificing, indispensable, and morally superior. The function of this role is to assert authority, to justify questionable behaviors, or demand admiration. Common tactics include exaggerating contributions. They highlight the effort that they put into caregiving, work, parenting, often minimizing the effort of others. They also like to inflate bare minimum tasks and act like there's some type of grand sacrifice. Moral superiority is present. They imply that their choices, their decisions, and sacrifices are more valuable and virtuous than anyone else's. They expect recognition, such as gratitude, loyalty, or compliance, as proof of their heroism. The hero narrative reinforces control while avoiding emotional reciprocity. It creates an environment where the children feel obligated to validate the parent's image and emotions rather than having their own needs acknowledged. Now, the parent will frequently and seamlessly shift between the victim and hero role, depending on the situation. It depends on what serves their self-image, maintains control, and avoids accountability. The dynamic is manipulative, and it keeps a child off balance and feeling perpetually responsible for their parents' emotions. The key is to stay neutral, focus on facts, and set boundaries. You can acknowledge their emotions without affirming the story. I'm sorry you feel that way, but that is not how I remember it. I hear you're upset, but right now we need to focus on the impact of what happened. Avoid debates about their heroism or their suffering. Redirect conversations to neutral topics or your own needs. By separating their narrative from reality, you maintain clarity. Protect your energy and avoid being drawn into their manipulative dynamic. Have a good day.